was? You just going to casually walk up, I'm about to take these experts' money? No. Okay, give me 2 minutes. I'm going to come back, right? So, y'all know I'm a Big Brother fan, right? Lamar Odom, God bless Lamar Odom. God bless him. Where is his handlers? Well, hello there, love bugs. Hello there, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, subscribe, and visit uptopbeauty.com. And if you are not already a part of our book club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube. And for a small monthly fee of $5, you babies, yes, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's continue talking about Jenifer Lewis, the mother of Black Hollywood, a memoir. I did the Bushes for a few weeks, but with no other major gig in the wings, I began to fret as my finances dwindled. A gypsy friend suggested that I check with the Actors Fund, a charitable organization that would give a few bucks to an out-of-work actor like me. The folks at the fund were real nice and hardly asked any questions. I walked out of the office with $40. That would at least cover my food for the next week or so. But I was wishing for more like $4,000. So let me explain to you what this girl did with her $40 when she walked out the door, waving it like she didn't hit the jackpot, She said she wanted $4,000 instead of the $40, but she was treating that $40 like it was $4,000. Okay, this is my chance. I was sure I could turn my $40 into $400 in just a few seconds. With them niggas take money all day, girl. Do you know that? Do you know that them dudes that be sitting around there in the park playing, I don't know, what is that, 32 pickup, spades, goldfish, 3-card, I don't know, monkey, whatever that is, right? Them up do that all day. They take money all day. Who you think you was? You just going to casually walk up, I'm about to take these experts' money? No. Okay, give me 2 minutes. I'm going to come back, right? So, y'all know I'm a Big Brother fan, right? Lamar Odom, God bless Lamar Odom. God bless him. Where is his handlers? Y'all, I told y'all I had some interactions with an all-star before. Not a bencher, baby. But I've had a ring before. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the brightest. Ooh, nigga. When this basketball thing is over for you, what is you going to do? And take it back to the Lamar Odom on a Celebrity Big Brother. Todd Bridges had to break it down to him what the hell was going on in basketball terms so this nigga could understand that he was on the motherfucking block. So I'm watching Celebrity Big Brother, right? And Lamar Odom is talking about how they do the switcheroo trick out there in Manhattan, okay? And he's saying he pretty good at it, right? So it so happened that Jenifer Lewis got in her mind that, I'm about to double this. This is my chance. I was sure I could turn my 40 into 400 in just a few moments. Pushing my way to the table, I watched 2 rounds feeling smug because both times I correctly guessed which of the 3 cards was the Black Queen. The next round started. The brother switched the cards back and forth on the table really fast and shouted, "Place your bets, my people." We playing 10-1. With the most confident I had ever felt in my entire mother hunchy life, I put my 220s on the middle card. Within 5 seconds, I was as broke as I had been a half hour earlier. Y'all, I never gambled again. Remember, we're not at the part in the book where she's discussing her bipolarism, but that's a part of it. You know, mania that's involved with bipolarism make you do crazy things that you can't even explain to yourself why you do them. You know? I took my last couple of dollars to get some fruit at the bodega on the corner of 55th and Broadway, when who do I bump into but Gregory Hines? Hey, did you audition for my new show? It's called Coming Uptown. He gave me the address. Tell the choreographer I sent you. I ran the short block to my apartment and put on a wig. It took me just 10 minutes to put on mascara and some red lips and power walk. That's it. Power walk. That's the word we've been looking for. Because remember, I kept saying there's something wrong with New Yorkers because y'all don't never walk nowhere or, you know, like stroll nowhere. You niggas always running, walking, or walk fasting, or run slowing, or walk fasting. It's power walking. New York. Y'all ain't getting no damn trophy for walking fast out there. It took me just 10 minutes to put on mascara and some red lips and power walk to the rehearsal space off Broadway. Once again, I belted out my stock audition number. Everything's coming up roses. The choreographer then asked me, "Can you dance?" As I've said, I have never been a great dancer, okay? What she did was reference the great Barbra Streisand in Funny Girl. If y'all don't see Funny Girl or Funny Lady, y'all are missing out on everything, right? So in the movie, they was like, you know, Barbra Streisand, Funny Girl, can you skate? She's like, skate? I mean, if it gets me the job, hell yeah, I skate. So basically, Jenifer Lewis is like, you know, if dancing gets me the job, then hell yeah, I dance. I will fake it till I make it. Been there before, but it ain't worked though. I got the job. My second Broadway show in just 6 months of arriving in New York City. Coming Uptown was a musical update of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Gregory Hines played Scrooge, reimagined as a Harlem slumlord. Ooh, that sounds good, y'all. I played one of the Salvation Army trio, which also included Debbie Burrell and Deborah Bridges. Loretta Devine was making her second Broadway appearance too. This was also the show where I became close with Shirley Black Brown, a former alley dancer who played Bob Cratchit's daughter. The show opened at the Winter Garden Theater in December 1979, but ran for fewer than 50 performances. Like most successful Broadway shows, UB spawned a national touring company. I got cast in the upcoming 6-month tour just 2 days after Coming Uptown closed. Didn't I tell y'all timing is everything? The day before I departed for the tour, Ken, a journalist friend, came over for a little afternoon delight. Girl, for a good time, could you please call Jenifer Lewis? Right after he left, Perry called and said he was leaving town and wanted to see me. Dear, delicious Perry. Oof. I recall the first time I saw Perry as I stepped out of my dorm room on the all-girls floor where I lived. I knew immediately that he had to be a dancer because of his long, shapely body. And now, remember how y'all was talking about Kim Fields' husband like a friggin' dog because he was a dancer or something? Like, remember that episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta when Kenya kept pushing that girl, Kim Fields? I thought Kim Fields was going to get up and smack her. That's what she should have did. But Chip Fields then, gave that girl some manners. Anyway, remember when y'all was messing with the Kim Fields because she decided to marry a dancer? And just because he was a dancer, y'all automatically assumed that he was gay? The ignorance on Real Housewives of Atlanta that season, child. When I saw him, a freshman, wandering around looking lost, I had only one thought. Come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly. Jenifer Lewis, like I said, man, you know, I did not have a hot pussy. It was lukewarm, okay? It was lukewarm, a little tepid, okay? Now, you know, I'm a married woman. That shit is cool. In this book, Jenifer Lewis, she got all hot, steamy pussy, okay, in this book. I respect her. I like it. Any woman that can be that free with her body and walk around and still be proud of herself, knowing that she had as many dicks as she had, I got mad respect for you, Jenifer. I do. You know, because where I'm from, you screw one too many of the wrong dingalings, then a nigga won't marry you. Okay? Or, you know, a woman won't marry you. You got to be careful because one of them dingalings might be your boyfriend cousin. Okay? Or your wife's ex-best friend from the 90s. That afternoon, Perry and I began a pattern of loving up on each other between relationships that would continue for several decades. We made love the entire night before I arose at dawn to fly to Los Angeles for the start of the UB National Tour. Let me tell you about this part, right? One of her gypsy friends had picked her up from the airport, right? She was sick as a dog, right? The friend was like, are you okay? She was like, yeah, yeah, I'm fine. The friend took her to, you know, where the show was going to be because she had to meet with the showrunner, right? For UB, because she get ready to start this national tour. And the lady, what's the lady name? The lady, Kelly, who was the company manager, not showrunner, or they may be the same thing, right? But the lady Kelly said, listen, you're sick, all right? You need to figure it out because we get ready to go on tour, right? She said, as a matter of fact, let me send you around there to this lady named Miss Chen. She got a way of acupuncturing you and fixing everything. She around there with Miss Chen. Miss Chen is, you know, doing the acupuncture in her neck and her head, elbows, everywhere that I guess Miss Chen feel like all them needles need to be, right? Before she left the session, Miss Chen asked her, how many boyfriends you got? She's like, one. Miss Chen go, just one boyfriend? Just one? Jenifer's like, okay. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 2 or 3? Jenifer, you got more than one boyfriend. Meaning is you getting a lot of in that hole. I don't know how Miss Chen knew it, but you know, old people, they know stuff. I'm telling you, old people be knowing stuff. That'd be amazing to me. Just like I told y'all about my aunt, that when she be like, ooh, I drink about fish. Next week, you know, somebody in a freaking family is pregnant. Miss Chen tell her, you listen to me very carefully. 2 men with 1 woman make 1 woman poison. You know what that means? You're finna have the nutty buddy butt. You get pregnant, you don't know who the pappy is. You're going to have to wait and see. You get the nutty butt, you still don't know. How you going to go to man number 1? Man number 1, did you give me the nutty butt? What you talking about? I ain't never give you no nutty butt. I don't know what the hell you talk about. Now she like, fuck. Oh, goddamn. Now, not only do ninja number 1 know that I'm sleeping with somebody else, but now I got to go ask ninja number 2. And ninja number 2 say to you, I ain't got a nutty butt. What you talking about? Jenifer Lewis is like, how did she know? How did she know? You know how she knew? Because old women can smell more than one on you. It smells like 2 different sets of sweaty underwear. That's all I can say. When you smell a woman, you know, and she old feisty thing, you know, you be like, ooh, I think I smell 2 dicks on her. Oh, yikes. Keep her away from my wife, goddamn. I was thrilled to be a part of UB's national tour. The show was getting rave reviews, and I felt blown away by the effusive praise my performance received from the newspaper.
When the show moved to the Studebaker Theater in Chicago, my father's family brought out a couple of rows. My parents had separated when I was 2 weeks old. Daddy lived in St. Louis, but there was a huge contingent of Lewises in Chicago. The party continued well into the night when at least a dozen Chicago relatives came back to my hotel room after the show. They bought buckets of fried chicken and Tupperware filled with spaghetti, potato salad, collards, and chitlins. There were coolers of cold beer, soda pop, and Kool-Aid, plus 9 or 10/5 of hard liquor, and a bottle of Ripple to boot. I invited the entire UB company. When you were on the road, home-cooked food was always a treat.
Gypsies are nocturnal creatures. We would do the show and then go to bars or clubs where we'd sing, drink, and likely pick up a piece. For me, nothing could extend the thrill of a standing ovation like great sex with a gorgeous guy. After all, I deserved my reward for a job well done. Not only was it fun, but I discovered that sex could lessen the crash I sometimes experienced when I came off stage. It's pretty common to have a brightened sense of self when you are performing, and an almost uncontrollable sense of accomplishment, like what runners feel when the endorphins kick in. Let me tell you what I equate that with. In my younger years where I'm out, having a great time, partying, me and BFF doing us, right? And it's like you don't want the night to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, this night can go on forever and ever. So instead of you and BFF or whoever going home, y'all end up at the next spot. Let me be frank. I did a lot of screwing during those years of crisscrossing the nation in concerts and shows. But hey, everybody was having a lot of sex. The sexual revolution was still in full swing. Despite my Baptist upbringing, I'd been sexually active since my teens. As a young woman, I was pleased with my ability to attract men and had never been shy about talking about my sexual escapades. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, subscribe, and visit uptopbeauty.com. Now remember this, the same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. My naysayers, my patron loves. You babies, have a good one. Peace. Child, I got to cook my wife dinner before she get home.